Well, hello again. This is the Street Committee, and this is the third segment of the Street Committee. And what we're talking about today is a review of the Falcons game and a preview of the upcoming game. Well, let's start with the good news. The Falcons won. You heard me correctly. The Falcons won. They are 2-0, which is a big thing for the Falcons. So, what happened here at the stadium last Sunday? Well, the Falcons started slow, but they did do some things good, some things to clean up. But the one thing that we do notice about this version, these Falcons were behind going into the fourth quarter by 14 points. And the old Falcons would have mailed it in, folded up like a cheap tent. These Falcons came and fought back and won. Okay, you heard me correctly. In case you think you didn't, let me say that again. The Falcons were trailing in the fourth quarter for the second game in a row and came back to win. We have to get used to this kind of thing around here. So, the Falcons got off to a very slow start. The other team was playing very well. The Green Bay Packers are a good team. But what we noticed is that there were some adjustments made, which in the second half kind of got them back in the game. So that means we have a professional coaching staff for first time in a while. In the second half of the game, the Falcons were very effective in throwing the ball down the field. So the passing attack is progressing. It's developing. The young quarterback was better than he was in the first game. We also utilize our wide receivers and tight ends a little bit better. And of course, what has become apparent is that this rookie running back, Bijan Robinson, we are praying for his continued health. He, along with my family, are the people that I want to stay healthy the most. Bijan Robinson has a degree of athleticism that we haven't seen here in many, many years on the football field on our side of the field. He has got quickness, power, athleticism. He's a dynamic runner, and he's only going to get better. So we have to continue to develop the passing attack, keep some balance, and I think that we are going to continue to grow and become a very good football team if everybody stays healthy and they play clean. And as Granddaddy said, if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. So, also want to say that I have decided who the MVPs for the game. Drum roll! Da-da-dum. The offensive MVP is an easy one. Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson gained 174 yards from scrimmage, which is the very most scrimmage yards for a Falcons rookie since the 1979 season. So, he had over 120 yards rushing, the rest receiving, and he's just scratching the surface of what he can become. The defensive MVP is A.J. Terrell. The cornerback, he is a lockdown cover corner. The few times they tried him deep, he remained smooth in coverage. He was not beaten deep, and eventually they stayed away from his side of the field. So, that's a good sign. And the other side, they picked on the cornerback, but he's a guy who has not played very much, Trey Flowers, and he's only playing because we're waiting on Jeff Okudah to get healthy again. Now, we are going to be playing this weekend on the road. They're going to go to Detroit to play the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are a very good team, which is a bit surprising because they had been down for many years, but they're actually much better now. The Detroit Lions have a good defense. They have a veteran quarterback, so this is going to be a big test for the Falcons on the road. So, this is a part of growth. As the Falcons grow and develop, they learn to come back from their behind. They have to see now adversity is playing on the road. So this team is beginning to build what I would like to say is athletic character. They're getting a lot more mentally tough. They're not going to be the 72 Dolphins. They're going to lose some, but I think they're going to win more than they lose. I think they're going to represent the city in a way that we can be proud. And again, we have a good chance to win. Detroit is favored, which is good. We like it when the other team's favored. So if they play a clean game, don't turn the ball over and get a little pressure on the other team, I think we can win. The street committee likes the chance of the Falcons if they play clean. And that's what it is for now. Peace out.